There is nothing like returning to a place that remains unchanged to find the ways in which you yourself have altered. Nelson Mandela. Wow. I never heard of Sir Nelson Mandela till year 2000, when South Africa was to host the FIFA World Cup. Then was one name on everyone's lips: Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela. On the 29th of July 2010, at the Johannesburg International Airport, while I was leading my team to represent Nigeria at the Sage World Cup in Cape Town, South Africa, I saw the biggest statue ever in my life. We took turns to snap with this giant statue. Everyone around the airport was scrambling to take a shot of. I thought in my young heart, when will I be as tall as this man? He was actually tall in everything, I later learned. So, let's get to meet the tallest man of our time.
Who does not know Nelson Mandela? The great peace icon. The man who spent 7 years in jail.
He's the best leader and a great leader.
They always televise him as a good man. He do many things for his people.
I know that he was a great man.
Nelson Mandela, to me, is a great icon of peace in the whole of Africa.
I don't know anything about that fella, man. All I know, he's a good guy.
Generally speaking, Nelson Mandela symbolizes the hope of Africa, not only in South Africa. He is a celebrated icon, he is a statesman, and he is a symbol of African redemption.
To me, he is not only a big statue physically, but this man with an unkillable spirit is truly a cat with 9 lives. He suffered incarceration for 27 years as a price for freedom and equity. Growing up, I know so many names as presidents who refused to step down or step aside until they were forced or killed. Yet, this man showed the world the way to go. The South Africans were practically on their knees begging this man to go for a second tenure, but he humbly declined. In the days of the struggle, I learnt this man preached non-violence as the panacea to overcome violence. How is this possible?
It is only a heart that is loving that forgives. It is only a heart that is humble that forgives.
It takes a man with a large heart to do what Nelson Mandela did. It is easy for us to say, we'll forgive, I'll do this, I'll do that. But you will see the depths of forgiveness in Mandela when you look at the Peace and Reconciliation Committee in South Africa. The work that was done was to bring people together. This man believed that for development to be sustained, there must be peace in place. And he really achieved it. So he's a leader in Africa that is rare.
In fact, he bore out of power when even nobody pressurized him to. And he feels he has played his own part by allowing other younger people to take charge. Other African countries should emulate that. Up till now, we still have some leaders in Africa that, despite the fact that they are so weak, they cannot put in more, they're still hanging in power.
If you were Nelson Mandela, what would you do to those people who arrested you?
If I'm the one, I will not forgive them because I not do anything.
I won't forgive. I know that God said we should forgive, but I was fighting for the nation. Somebody put me in that place, it must also end.
Gaining freedom after 27 years, and I discovered myself as a president, just like the case of Mandela. and realizing that I had tuberculosis while I was in prison, I will certainly use all funds available to treat myself, no matter what. So also, the people that made me lose my family, I will certainly go after them.
This man believed it was possible to conquer violence with peace, and he brought violence to its knees by the message of peace, which the world needs most. No wonder he won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1993. Now, what lessons can we learn from the life of this icon of our time?
He has influenced me in so many ways. If I should be a leader now, I'll lead by example.
We see in Mandela a great mentor.
I've learned from Mandela that we should be able to think less of ourselves, think less of our personal comfort, but think more of the good of the people, for the good of the world.
He's not only a leader in Africa, but a global leader.
If you want to teach or talk about forgiveness, just mention Mandela.
Dare to be different? Be a Mandela disciple. The greatest desire of my generation is to have Nelson Mandela replicated all over the world. Hear him.
I have fought against white domination, and I have fought against black domination. I have cherished the idea of a democratic and free society. If needs be, it is an idea for which I am prepared to die.
Can we replicate this lone soldier, an epitome of African civilization, and a gift of peace to the world, whose spirit will always be with us? Only time will tell.